Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the road from an undisclosed location. I'm gonna see if I can get my side chat going on with everybody. As you can see, I'm on the road, live from an undisclosed location. You guys will never find out where I'm at. I tell you, I'm at a Wendy's. I got a Walmart right behind me. You know what's beautiful about being the king of freedom? Home is where you park it, and my home is the royal chariot of your Assyrian king, the iron chariot, and all her blue glory glory, the fabled Lisa Marie. That is the chariot of your Assyrian king. We've got a lot of surprises coming up for each and every one of you. Just know for a fact of life that there is a power that's up there that's greater than YouTube, that's greater than any troll, that's greater than any currency, it's greater than any camper van, a power that is greater than thou, or is the big man of the supreme almighty deity of the universe, and the deity and the God that I represent. That's why I'm here. That's why I look the way I look. That's why I'm custom made. That's why the Lisa Marie's gonna be sued, because, and only because, it is willed and destined by the power of the Almighty, true God of the Assyrian God Ashur. You see, I'm sitting here at Wendy's having my cream soda, stacks, and the baked potato. I am in the Midwest, enjoying this beautiful low humidity weather, sunshine in my backyard. So, you're watching out there, hopefully you can listen to this broadcast and message and spread it all over YouTube. Know for a fact that because of the power of the Almighty Assyrian God, I'm sure can be omnipresent at multiple locations anytime I want. That's because I am the chosen one. And I've said it before. I am the Savior, and the way, the truth, and the life of the army community. And there's only one way for salvation. Live your allegiance to the one and true Almighty Triune God Ashur, his son Asher, Nimble, Enki. And there's only one way to pledge your allegiance. That's on that GoFundMe and PayPal link. Pay your taxes to your king. Because just know this for a fact. I'm one step ahead of each and every ham and nigger, each and every 9 to 5 ham and nigger, each and every troll, each and every one of you that's on a disability check or getting the EBT card, each and every one of you clocking in and out on that time clock, each and every one of you is riding around in a modern cheap motorcycle, funky t-shirt, funky blue jeans, cowboy boots. Bottom line is that I'm doing what I'm doing because I was destined for it. I was chosen to do it. by the Almighty and Supreme God Ashore. I am a representative and a prophet by the Almighty God and Supreme. I am a representative. I am the King of Freedom. Me, man, and the whole our region, the people round and round around me. Anytime I want, anywhere I can get any WPW I want like that. I want just like that. Organization that I want on Listen Read, which is coming up just like that. And I can snowbird in cool weather, and a snowbird would be nice moderate weather down south when it's cold up top here. I can do whatever I want. You can. You can do watch freedom, style and profile all over this beautiful country that we know as our United States of America. All you should do is watch, ladies and gentlemen. That's what your wives always tell you. You can't make them happy. They just say, honey, sit down and watch yours. That's what a real man looks like. That's how a real man lives. That's how a real man travels. That's how a real man styles and profiles. That's an American icon. That's a living legend. That's what all your wives and girlfriends and mothers and daughters, nieces and aunts tell you. Hell, even your grandmothers are watching you. They tell you that when they watch the Assyrian King Elvis, they say to themselves, that's how a real man ought to be like. That's what we worship, the ground that he walks on, and we acknowledge his kingship, we acknowledge his holiness, and we acknowledge it by most importantly playing those taxes on your GoFundMe and PayPal link below. That's all I gotta say. Tell all of you losers out there watching from whatever trailer park you're in, whatever travel trailer, musty, mossy, algae infested travel trailer you're in, whatever trailer park you're in this country. You could be in your mom's basement, you could be in your dad's attic, you could be a video game geek, you could be you could be on disability, disability, DBT, healthcare. The bottom line is that you worship the ground that I walk on. Whether you like it or not, you'll never be able to afford a van camper with the ultra top, like the famous Lisa Marie and all her Move the Lord Glory. You will never have the olive tone skin. You'll never have the jet black hair. You'll never have the uncut beard. You'll never have the looks. You'll never have the charisma. You are what you are, but you're going to be product of your failed, inferior genetics. There's a food chain in this world of human DNA. Your Assyrian king is right on the top of the triangle. I am the top alpha male. I am the predator. I am the eagle in the sky. I am the crocodile in the swamp. I am the lion in the savannah. What a real man, an Assyrian icon, legend, nationalist, American legend. I am what America is all about. I'm what Assyria is all about. And side by side, you got two kings ruling America. You got your Assyrian King Elvis. You got Donald Trump right here. And you got the Godfather Jory Nadab right here. And you got the Colonel. And you got Rosie O'Kelly right here. You got Mr. X right here. You got Gerald Coates right here, Roman Anarchist. The list is endless. The dream team, the disciples of Asher, 12 disciples of Asher. And I'm going to try to count them one by one. Maybe I don't have 12 yet, but we know who stabbed me in the back out of those 12 disciples. And that's you, Mr. Keeps. You know who you are. You ended up being the Judas Iscariot of the dream team. You, Mr. Keeps, you know who you are, ended up stabbing your Assyrian king in his back, just like Judas Iscariot. Well, I got 11 other disciples behind me. And each and every one of you to pay your taxes is going to claim to be an Asherite. So I'm here to style a profile. I'm here to give you updates on the road, where I'm at and what I'm doing. Think about it, folks. Think about it for just a second. The greatest country in the world, the United States of America, the most intelligent country in the world, the most advanced civilization on earth, we have the pleasure to live in. This great clean air that we have, the great clean waters that we have, our everything that our country produces, from camper vans, RVs, motor vehicles, to technology, to computers. Think about it. America is a blessed nation, and I hope that Trump can bring us back to our previous greatness. We had the best right here in America, baby. The best cars, the best food, the best country, the best everything. We are the best. We don't settle for second best. That's why the King of Freedom is right here to tell each and every one of you. I'm going to be doing some updates on the Lisa Marie. That's truly going to make it custom made, not by Coachman, but by your Assyrian King. And it's going to be the best in the business. I don't settle for second best. And the 1989 Coachman Ford Econoline is the best van in the world ever produced. The best looking, the best made. And when I put my touch on it and get done with what I'm doing, you're going to see why Lisa Marie is the best. You're going to see why I'm the most intelligent, innovative, creative mind in the RV community. So stay tuned. Your king is still right here, good and well. I'm still on my throne. I'm still on the Lisa Marie. I'm still trucking. I'm still on the road. I'm still styling and profiling. I'm still custom made. There's only one thing left. Tell each and every one of you. You're man enough or you're woman enough to pay your taxes to your king. For all the women BBWs out there watching in this beautiful nation, ask yourself this question. If the Assyrian king Elvis is in your town, the fabled Lisa Marie, the royal chariot, are you woman enough? Are you woman enough to spend 60 minutes with the King of Freedom and the Lisa Marie? 60 minutes with the ultimate alpha male. Are you woman? Ask yourself that question before you decide to, like Ric Flair used to say, jump on Space Mountain, baby. So I hope you guys heard this message. I don't know how my audio is. I'm here at an undisclosed location, having a good day today. I get some important things done. Got a lot of great quality content coming up on this channel, and I will be coming back to regularly scheduled programming on my other channel probably in about a week or so to keep the great content coming in. And we're feeling great. We're feeling great about snowboarding. June, I'm in the Midwest, and I'm on the road. The only way to live this life is being on the road and moving with the weather. So it's nice to come on here, get a lot of stuff off my chest. I'm going to see working. The funny thing is, for all you trolls out there, you have no idea where I'm at. You know why? Because I got a motor home. I got the roll chariot. I got a home on wheels. I can change my living room with the touch of the steering wheel with the flip of a key. That's what eats all of you up inside. You can't do that. That right there is, back in the day, they had horse-drawn chariots for the kings. Well, now in modern day technology, what do we have? We've got camel vans. These are the modern day chariots. This is a chariot fit for a king, at least for side by side. Think about it. Out of all the trials and tribulations I've been in and faced for the past 2 years of my life, for me to even still be around here on YouTube, for me to even be alive is a blessing from God. Right here in 2017. Isn't it amazing? You thought I couldn't do it. You thought I couldn't get on the road again. You thought I was stuck in Florida. You thought I was down and out. Well, look where I'm at now. I'm on top of the world, baby. Orange cream soda at Wendy's. I'm in the Midwest. I've got Walmart behind me here, but you guys have the slightest idea where I'm at. Isn't that funny? I'm 29 miserable having ever watching. Just had me a double stack pickles. I don't like mustard, ketchup, onions, extra onions. I like the purple onions they put on the burger. I like the cheese. It was a nice, really juicy meat. This meat was the best Wendy's hamburger I ever had in my life. And, yeah, so basically, a really good beef product. And I've been to 3 Wendy's, and I said it's the best hamburger out of the three, the big three. Yeah, I had me a large chili, hit the spot, man. Put some crackers, put a bunch of chili sauce on there, and I was all set. So I'm just laying back, relaxing here. Having Dave Thomas's orange cream soda. So let me see if any of you have any or watching me here. There's about like 29 of you watching, 25. See how my audio is. I'm trying to hear my audio, see if it's. Okay. Am I still down? Okay, so the audio is pretty good. And for a slow internet, the audio is pretty good. So I am back in business here. And this was off the cuff. I like doing things off the cuff here. So yeah, I thought I'd come on for the weak internet that they have here. It's pretty good. Yep. Well, I'm long gone from Atlanta, GA. I'm in the Midwest. And I'm behind on my videos probably about a week. And a lot of videos to upload. So, yeah. So see, that's the thing with you guys. Think about it now. All the trolls that play these games that try to find where I'm at. Think about it now, folks. Think about a man, true van trouble, and lives in his van 24/7. Think about it. You're stuck where you're at. Miserable little travel trailer, cheap trailer park, kennel apartment complex. I don't know where you guys are at. Bottom line is you're not where I'm at. You don't have the lease money. You don't have the money. You don't have the books. You don't have the rig. You don't have the charisma. You don't have nothing. All you are is a follower. That's it. All you do is follow what I do. You follow me. You want to be like me. You want to basically say to yourself, I wish I do. Think about it. Think about it, folks. Think about all the places I've been the past 2 years. Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, New York, Key West. I mean, Memphis. I've been everywhere. I've done it all. It's so big. I'm going. And y'all, power of the God of the universe, more powerful force. How does the Assyrian king do it? How does he snowboard and travel for 3 years in a row? How is he going back to Chicago again? You can't figure it out. In fact, you can't even figure out where I'm at right now. And, actually, I have everybody's IP tracked for my security purposes. So everybody just type in that side chat. Each and every one of you, your IPs are unmasked. I've got an IT guy working for me in the background in Chicago. He's an IT, he's a programmer, software engineer. He's working for me. Each and every one of you in that side chat on comments, sending me messages, emails. I got all your IP numbers. I know where you're at. I know who your internet service provider is. I know your legal names. I've done background checks, federal background checks on all of you. I know all your rap sheets. I know everything, each and every one of you. And if any one of you, and I mean any one of you, dares slander, defame my character, and any social media outlet, to any government agency, to any private agency, to any private business, believe me, I got your number. Because I know everything about you. The only difference is you don't know where I'm at. I have no internet service provider. I have no stationary hookup. I am a real nomad. I am the real king of freedom. I can be anywhere I want, anytime I want. And if any one of you threaten me in any way, shape, or form, or try to slander me, defame my character, any business or entity, I'll be right where you're at in your county. I'll be right where you're at in your county, and I'll be filing civil lawsuit against you in respective county. I will be filing charges in your respective county. And I've got the money, I've got the gas, I've got the fuel, I've got the energy, the testosterone to file charges in each and every county, each and every state and city in this country, anywhere. I'm willing to do that until each and every one of you are held accountable for your actions in the court of law. And remember the old saying, like they say on comments, anything you say in comments and messages, emails, and voicemails can and will be used against you in the court of law. In your jurisdiction, your county, your area, wherever you live, whatever county, whatever city, whatever state you're in, can be used against you. You'll be held accountable for your actions because everything's being recorded. I got everything recorded. Everything's on DVR. I got my special Assyrian IT guy is in Chicago. Everything is being recorded on DVR. Everything's being recorded. My phone's being recorded. My text messages, my Facebook fan page, Right here, the side chat, the comments, everything is on a DVR. Everything is being recorded. It's being sent to a server in Chicago. It's being saved. He's got multiple servers. He's got like 15,000 terabyte hard drives. Everything's being saved. Everything's being compiled for a massive legal case that I'm going to have against all the trolls, whether you're a prepper, whether you're a trucker, whether you're some guy on a disability check. I got your number, each and every one of you, whether you're some ex-military guy that's lost his coopers, lost his mind, PTSD, whatever, it doesn't matter. I got your number. Got the IT guy working for me. I've got hired a private investigator that's a Syrian in the city of Chicago, and I've got my Assyrian attorney in Chicago that's licensed in every state in this country. It's law. I've got the disposal of a private jet with my attorney that he owns, that I can fly in that jet and be in any country, be in any city, country in the world. I've got a world-class immigration civil case criminal lawyer working for me right now. He's invested in me. I've got that going on. And I've got a private investigator working for the investigative side. I've got an IT guy that's recording everything for the evidence. And it's all coming together with a massive lawsuit. Not only will this be a civil lawsuit, there will be criminal charges filed upon anyone, and I mean anyone in the world. I can fly anywhere in the world. I have a disposable. I have a jet, a private jet at my disposal. I can get on a yacht and go anywhere. I can get on a jet and go anywhere. I can be anywhere in this world anytime. The bottom line is there's a massive case that's going to be compiled, massive evidence, and I've got the time, I've got the money, and I've got the resources for these people to do their job for their king. Each one respectively is playing a role. Private investigator, my personal attorney, my IT guy is recording everything. I've got it all down to a T. And just like the old saying, trolls might think that they're intelligent, right? They might think that they're the devil, but in reality, you're the Syrian king has put the devil on all fours and has said to him, you better worship the ground that I walk on, because when he hears the name of the Almighty Son of God, and you know the old saying in the book, Jesus Christ, that all the devils and demons in the depths of hell tremble when they hear that name. Son of God is on my side. Supreme God of the universe is on my side. I've got all the resources to get this done. Now, that's all I've pretty much got to say. My special announcement to everybody. And hey, I look at it this way. You know, I came on here today because I felt like it. Got my cream soda, got the weather, got the room, and that's the bottom line. So, and DW Red, I feel sorry for you, brother. I feel sorry that you're in some trailer park in Alabama, mosquito infested, swamp infested, hot, sun's beating down on you, you're working on those cars. You got your little beard that you never even trimmed up, your little glasses, your oily, greasy hair, your faded glory name brand 997 Walmart t-shirt, your cheap Wrangler blue jeans because you can't afford Levi's, your wannabe Timberland boots from Wally World for $9.97. Everything that you got on your brother is $9.97. And then you got Marcel Mann, who literally acts like a man, who literally has really no life but to watch the internet. Then you got Langford, washed up, uh, washed up guy that did his time for the so-called system in the military, and now he's all washed up somewhere, hanging out with Scamanda in New Hampshire. Who else you got? The list goes on and on. And that's the bottom line. I can just go on and on and on. So I'm just enjoying my soda now. So any questions that are intelligent from your audience, for your king, 34 people watching. Anybody got any questions that are intelligent, that are relevant to the lifestyle of RVing, being on the road, camper vans, RVs? Go ahead and ask away. I always like question and answer. Any questions for the king? The king is here to address these people. Prime time. What time is it right now? I don't know. What is it like? I think it's 7:46, right? Why am I not in Chicago already? Well, I'm on the road. I had to get some stuff done on the Lisa Marie. I had to do rotation and balance on the tires. She might be in alignment. I had to do some other things on the road. Just taking my time, taking it easy. I'm not really that close to Chicago right now. I'm not that far away. So there's a place I want to try in Chi-Town called Al Safura Grills, and it's a place. It's actually a butcher house. They cook a lot of stuff on charcoal. Give it a shot. Yeah, Steve Dolinsky on ABC 700 on Channel 7 in Chicago. Tried it. One thing I want to say now that I'm on live audience here, and I want to get this off my chest. I want to make I want to tell a story about Parkway RV Center in Ringgold, Georgia, because I was there the other day. And I want to let everybody know about my experience, and I hope you guys can Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I think this internet connection is shut down a little bit spotty, so I'm back on right now. Let me see if I go to the YouTube side. Get on the text. I got it on pretty low quality, but it's still going out. So go back to the. Okay, going back on right now. Let's see. I'm trying to toggle back and forth to see if I'm back on. I think I am back on. Okay. It's
No, chill. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Oh, what is it, bro? What? Why are you talking about my name? Jay, my name? Everything. Just like that.
trying to see if this is going to go on the buffer. See if it's been going on.
I'm trying to get you. Yes, I'm still here. Oh, you have a phone in you.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm back on right now. Yeah, what I want to say is, in a nutshell, I think this is working now. So, okay. All right. I'm back on.
That's disgusting, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting back to my thing here. What I wanted to talk about is my experience at Parkway RV Center in Ringgold, Georgia. As you guys know, this gentleman known as Big Bo, he's been on YouTube for years, makes videos on RVs, and he gets maybe 3, 4 camper vans in stock, like basically like every 3, 4 months they get like 3, 4 camper vans in stock. And I've been watching him for years, enjoyed the guy's videos, seemed like a cool guy. Actually met up with him last year in Ringgold, Georgia. We talked about the business a little bit, talked about selling my van and stuff like that, and I seemed like a nice guy. But he's overpriced on his prices and stuff. And he's only interested in just basically stealing your camper van, like buying it cheap, and then like you sell them in trade, and he'll overcharge you for his, put it back on the market, make money on it. And anyways, I want to continue on what happened the other day. I went back to Ringgold, Georgia, to visit Big Bo. Let's see here. So I went back to Ringgold, Georgia, to visit this Big Bo character, and well, this time around it was a very negative experience. His motto over there at Parkway RV Center in Ringgold, Georgia, he doesn't. They don't come out and question you or ask you if you need help. Supposedly the salespeople there don't work on a commission, and they don't clean their RVs or nothing like that. They leave them in original condition to show people how they were brought in. And that's just the way they run their business, the so-called family business that his dad owns right now, that he inherited from his grandpa. And the other day I went to Parkway RV Center in Ringgold, Georgia. And let me tell you guys what happened over there. Let me tell you what happened. I went there to look at some vans. He had a few vans there. He had a Road Trek 200 wide body on a Chevy. He had a Road Trek 190 Dodge regular Class B. He had a very unique leisure travel 4A model with 4 captain's chairs, leather, and the removable wooden floor and fiberglass floor, and the power sofa in the back. Asking $28,000 for it, some crazy price, it was like 2001 or something. And that was a very unique van, a rare van. For some reason, he doesn't have the other 2 listed online, but he's got, I think only the Chevy. He's got a Chevy 190 Road Trek that he's got listed online. Anyways, this guy is sky high on his prices. I mean, he's always he's always 15,000 above what they're worth. Like, he's got a 2005 Road Trek 190. He's asking 30,000 for it with 113,000 miles. You know, it's really only worth about probably, like maybe you could say 15 to 20,000, but he's asking 30. He's always 10,000, 15,000 above what they're worth. Anyways, so getting back to the gist of the story, my experience and what happened. So getting back to what happened, the other day I went there and went to look at a couple of vans, and they were closing down. They had like 10 minutes till closing and stuff like that. And so I went there, looked at some vans, and 2 individuals approached me. One of them was a skinnier Caucasian gentleman in a golf cart, and the other one was a stocky older guy, probably in his 40s. The other guy's probably in his 20s. And the stocky older guy in his 40s approached me, and they both claim to be salesmen. And they're not really supposed to approach you there at the Parkway RV Center, like Big Bo's is. You're supposed to like go talk to them in the office if you're interested, right? So just a matter this individual in his, both of these individuals were there observing me, looking at vans, and the older gentleman, his 40s, asked me, he's like, are you here to sell your van, or what's going on? Why are you here? And I told him that I'm here to see Big Bo, that I'm looking for power sofa for the AC. I want to do a little conversion in the back, put a power sofa bed, and I thought maybe Big Bo might have a lead on when I can get a used one, because they're $1,500 to $2,000 brand new. Power sofa for a camper van, tri-fold power sofa. And so then, after all that conversation, the gentleman, let's see here. The gentleman asked me if I was willing to sell my van, and I said, well, I would be willing to sell my van on consignment, and asked $12,000 for it. And obviously, they don't do consignment at Parkway RV Center. They just want to like steal your RV literally financially from you, and just they want to buy the lease agreement for like $2,000-$3,000 and re-put it on you for $10,000 and make a profit. They don't care about customer, nothing like that. So he wants me obviously either trade my rig into him for $2,000-$3,000 and buy another rig from him, or just sell it to him for $2,000-$3,000. Now, obviously, I'm not interested in that. I would put it on consignment and ask big money, and if they sell it, I'd give them a commission, but I wasn't interested in it. They don't do business like that. So he got really defensive, and he's like, well, if you don't want to buy an RV or sell yours, then why are you here? Why are you here? And it's like very harassing way. And after that whole situation ordeal, let's see where I'm at here with the audio here. Okay, so then basically after this whole ordeal, he kind of left me alone. He just kind of went back into the building or whatever, and then I went to go look at the vans and stuff. And he kept on asking me, well, before he went back into the building, he asked me, he's like, he wanted to know my first and last name. He wanted to know what I was doing there. I told him that I do YouTube, and Big Bo knows me. I've made video. I mean, that I've been there before last year and everything like that. And he kept on telling me that Big Bo was busy, that he couldn't talk to me, and that he was busy and everything, and that he couldn't help me in any way. And then he, like I said, he asked, I told him, like I said, about my YouTube, and he was wondering what I do on YouTube, what kind of videos I make. I told him travel and stuff like that. And then, so basically that whole ordeal. So then he kind of went back into the building. So let me see here. Yeah, so after that, like I said, I went on my business. He kind of left me alone for maybe like 3 minutes. He went back into the building. And I don't know if Big Bo put him up to this, or if these guys were like Bo's henchmen. But then all of a sudden, he came back at me, and he asked me, he's like, you have a YouTube channel, right? I said, yeah, I got a YouTube. He said, well, I don't want to be on YouTube. And I told him, I said, sir, I'm not making a video of you. I didn't record you. I'm just here to look at some vans. I might make a video of the vans for my YouTube channel. And he's like, you know what? We don't allow recording here, and I don't want you to record me. I don't want to be on YouTube. And all of a sudden, the other guy, the other so-called salesman of the golf cart, skinnier 20-year-old guy or whatever, 20s guy, he took out his cell phone, and was recording me. And then the other guy, the older guy that was kind of harassing me, said, he said, you know what, just in case you put me on YouTube, I'm going to take down your license plate information, and because I don't want to be on YouTube. He says, I just couldn't believe I'm going to be on YouTube. I said, I'm not I told him I didn't record him or nothing. And then the other guy, the other younger guy's like, you know what, we got to lock up. We got to get out of here. It's time to go home. So I kind of went into the office, and there was another gentleman sitting in the office, and he seemed like he was, let's see here. Yeah, so I went into the office, and there was another guy in the office, looked like Mr. Clean, just a shaved bald head. And I'm like, man, hey, I'm not recording anybody here. I said, if you guys want to record on your property, I respect that. They informed me that recording on the property was not permitted, that there were signs. And I said, okay, I'm not going to record anything. And I didn't know those were signs or rules. I said, I'm just here to look at some RVs and talk to Big Bo. And they kept on telling me Big Bo was not available, even though he's in there. It's 10 minutes to closing. And he was like hiding in his office. The so-called heir to Parkway RV Center, because basically this was his grandfather's business for 50 years, and then his dad got it. His dad's still alive, but now he's pretty much running it. Big Bo is running the business, right? He's pretty much the owner-operator of the business, and so he's hiding in his office or whatever. And then after the whole ordeal and situation, that individual, the one in his 40s, which was really kind of I told the guy in the office, in the building, that I felt like I was being harassed by these guys, and I'm just there looking at RVs and stuff. And they were really persistent about me not recording. I said, okay, I'm not going to record. I'm not going to put anything on YouTube. And I asked again to speak to Big Bo before I left, and they said he wasn't available. And I pretty much left after that, and was very disappointed in how I was treated. I was treated like a criminal, and I'm just somebody who wants to look at RVs and talk to the owner of the business about either selling mine on consignment or buying the power sofa from him, because he's got all kind of leads on RV parts and stuff when I was a business. And so that's what happened with the situation. And so I don't know if right now and then today the update on the situation, I don't know. And DW Red, I hope you give them this video, because I want them to know that's fine. I have the right as a customer to give my reviews of what I think about a place, and I'm giving my review about what I think about this place and the people. And personally, Big Bo has been nice to me in the past, but I don't think right now, today, I actually called the dealership to follow up on what happened and see if I can talk to the so-called owner, Big Bo's dad, who owns the business. And I have a feeling, suspect, that his dad is too old or elderly or sick to be there, because I never see him there. He's never there. It's just Big Bo that's there. So I'm sure Big Bo is the guy running it. So I called and I talked to a couple of ladies on the phone. One of them was pretty nice to me. I explained to her what happened, and she said she'd be forwarding it to Big Bo's dad and Big Bo. And I got disconnected on the phone. And then I called back. I got another lady, and I was wanting to talk to the original lady to tell her, finish the story. And then all of a sudden, this guy, the 40 guys in his 40s, the douchebag, got on the phone, and he's like, "Who do you want to talk to? Why are you calling her?" I'm like, and I was just like asking me why I'm calling her, and he's like, let's see here. And mind you, now this is the family business. And he's like, "Well, why are you calling her?" I'm like, "I'd like to speak to Big Bo. I'd like to speak to the secretary and finish my story about my complaint about you." And he's like, "You're not talking to anybody." He says, "I'm running the show. Big Bo is busy right now, and I'm running the show. You're not going to talk to anybody. You're not going to talk to him." And he's like, "Well, if you keep on calling her, I'm going to get you for harassment." And then he's like, "Why don't you come over here in person He says, and if you don't want to sell your RV or buy an RV, then why are you wasting our time? And he's like, don't ever call her again, and don't ever come here again. I'm like, you're not the owner of the business. You can't really make that call and stuff. I'm like, that's up to Big Bo and stuff. He's pretty much the owner of the business. And the guy just really had an attitude. And I'm like, he wouldn't put anybody on the phone. I don't know if this is a relative of Big Bo or what the deal is, but he's acting like he's the owner of the business, which he's not. But again, this is not a corporation. This is a family business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a complaint. I'm going to go over Big Bo. I'm going to make a complaint to, whoever gives them their business license to the state of Georgia. And I want to make a complaint to RVIA or whatever other entities that govern RV dealerships. I'm going to find that out. And I don't know, Better Business Bureau. I'm going to make a Yelp review. I'm going to just let people know around the world what a crappy business this is. Because let me just tell you the way this works. First of all, everybody, the way that these little dealerships are getting these trade-in Class B camper vans is people trade in their vans in new dealerships, and the new dealer doesn't want to finance older Class B camper vans. They don't want to finance them. They don't want to fix them. They don't want to do nothing with them. So these little RV mom and pop businesses get a hold of these camper vans and whatever, fix them up, clean them, whatever. And if they're nice and they're in good shape, they'll put them and they'll ask like a crazy price for them and wait for somebody to finance them and rip them off. And or they'll send them to the auction and another guy will get their hand on it, and then they'll ask, just like a revolving door. And that's why I hope people could eliminate RV dealers by just selling their vehicles privately, because they're really rip-offs. They're liars, they're rip-offs, and they're really discussing their attitude and how they treat people and stuff. And I've had that treatment a lot at a lot of not only dealerships, car dealerships, and RV dealerships. Some of them are nice, but not all of them are bad. Some of them are nice that are family owned and operated, but places like Camping World that are corporate cookie cutter, they're terrible. And you would think a family business. I've had pretty good experience with family businesses, but this particular one, Parkway RV Center, I gotta say, I would not recommend going there and doing business with them. They treat people really bad. They have this backwood mentality. They're not civilized. They even got to the point where I felt that I was treated like I was a criminal. I was being interrogated. I mean, it was terrible. I wasn't really doing anything but just trying to get information and get a product, and wasn't even able to get anywhere. And the way I was treated verbally by those guys, absolutely for no reason. And sometimes that's the bad thing about going to a family business, is they feel that they're not accountable to anyone because he's the owner of the business. And that's not necessarily true. There's always the Better Business Bureau. There's online to let people know about these businesses and how to treat people and stuff. So I hope you guys can blow up his Parkway RV Center YouTube and let him know what Elvis said. Blow up his phones and let him know what Elvis said. Because I have the right to give my review of any business. This is my review of his business. I think that Big Bo and his henchmen and salesmen have absolutely no respect for the RV business, no respect for customers, no respect and common sense for people, and they should not be in the RV business. And they're overpriced and they're ripoffs. And I would recommend not going there and doing business with them at all. And I'm never going to go back there again. And I like Big Bo personally, but I haven't got a call back from him being accountable for this or nothing. He's ignored me. He's ignored me there in person. He ignored me today on the phone. And I assume if he's ignoring me, then he doesn't want me there. He doesn't want my business. He doesn't want my friendship. I thought I had a friend, but he's not a friend, and I'll never do business with him. And I think I'm really disgusted by the way that he allows these people, these so-called people that work for him, to verbally abuse, and interrogate, and antagonize, and harass customers. It's a terrible experience and stuff. And it's not the first time that it happened, but I'm surprised that would happen in a family business. And Big Bo that inherited from his grandfather, he's got a great business and a unique business. It's family owned and operated. All the RVs are owned and paid for by them, but they're overpriced, and I don't see how they keep on staying in business with their prices as much as they're asking for their rigs. And I've said before, their rigs are not nice or nothing. Most of them are junk and moldy, and they smell like crap. They don't clean them or nothing. And they don't put any effort to their dealership. It's a joke. And whoever buys from them is not an educated RV consumer, and paying the prices that they're asking for, and just the way that they treat people and stuff. I don't know how they sell on eBay or how they sell to anybody. Anybody who buys from them doesn't have two brain cells in their head. And Big Bo was never mean to me personally, but for him to allow these people to treat me the way they did and ignore me and not meet me in person and not give me a phone call and apologize, I am really flabbergasted by that. So I hope all of you, I encourage all of you to give them a call, and if you're on my side, to tell them that I need an apology and stuff. I deserve an apology, and those people deserve to be reprimanded. And I would never go back there with those guys working on the staff unless he changes those people on the staff. They're terrible. It's really, really, really bad. And I wish I would have took out a video camera and recorded my interaction with them, because I felt it came to the point where it could have been a physical altercation with that one guy. I felt threatened. It's private property. I'm just a customer, and I'm looking, and this guy is like right on me, like white on rice. And I felt that, I tried to avoid confrontation, but I think in this instance that I was in the right, because I'm no threat to their business or their property. I was just looking. I wanted to connect with the owner and talk to him, and that's all I was doing. I wasn't doing anything against the law. They said they don't want me to record, and I didn't record. I didn't put any videos on YouTube this time. I actually did record some vans there, but after they told me they don't allow recording or whatever, some of those guys there, I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna put it up. I really respect it. It's private property. It's their business. If they don't want it on YouTube, they don't want it recorded. Yeah, I respect it. That's cool. But there's no reason that they should have treated me the way that they did in such a vile way. And even today, he was getting smart with me and saying, "Oh, you're not the YouTube celebrity. You're the YouTube celebrity." He was just getting really smart, and he was acting like he just kind of owned business and stuff like that. So, anyways, that's my review of the place. I recommend not going over there, not doing business with them. The way I got treated was really horrible, and I hope you guys can call and let them know about this video. I hope you guys record it. I hope you guys send it to him. I'd like for him to know. If he doesn't listen to my voice, maybe he'll listen to y'all's voice. Whether you're a troll, and whether you're against me, or whether you're on my side, you're a fan, or you're for me and stuff, let him know about the video. Either way, let him know about what I'm saying. Record this, send it to him. Send it to him in mass. Email him, call him. Because I believe as a consumer that I have the right to give my review of a business, my experience and what I've experienced. And I'd like to let all of you know. And I know there's a lot of trolls out there that don't like me. They're not on my side. But they're going to do their job, and I hope you let them know about this video. I hope you record them. I hope you email them. I hope you call them. I hope you even go there in person and let them know if you live in Georgia. Why not? to let him know that I have a voice in the RV community in this world, that I'm a voice, and that people listen and they watch me. And maybe then he'll wake up and realize what an apologize to me. All I want is an apology. He didn't do anything wrong against me, but for the actions of his people, I think I deserve an apology because he was not accountable in any way. He didn't come out and say sorry. He didn't come out and talk to me. He didn't give me a call. I called him today, followed up. He ignored me again. And I feel that I'm being ignored and stuff. And if he doesn't want me to go there on his property, if he doesn't want to be my friend, if he doesn't want to do business with me, that's cool. But there's no reason that your people who work for you should antagonize and harass and try to verbally abuse or assault a customer, simply a customer who just wants to come and look. I mean, if you guys don't want, and you guys could tell him this when you give him a call, I encourage you to blow up this Parkway RV Center YouTube channel comments. Blow his messages up, his inbox messages personal on YouTube. Blow up his email on, blow up the phone calls. He says in his videos that this place is known for non-sales people, non-commissioned salespeople, and that they don't come out and bother people unless you were interested. We go there and talk to them. And that's not what happened that day. I was harassed and bothered, threatened actually. I believe that I was at a point where this guy was a physical threat actually to me. At this business, at a RV dealership. And I look at it this way, that he felt that he was interrogating me and that he's gonna like call the cops and get me kicked out of there. And I felt like I wanted to call the cops on him just to let them know that he's a threat to me, because the body language and everything was going towards basically almost like physical altercations. And I try to avoid that because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. There's nothing to gain and everything to lose. And to hire a person that has the hothead and the attitude and the disrespect for people, and to put them in a family legendary RV business of 50 years like that, it's a disgrace to your name, Big Bo, to your business. It's a disgrace to your dad's name and your grandfather's name that you have those two thugs right there doing this to people. And you can call them and tell them this, email them and tell them this. If he's not going to listen to me, he's going to listen to you. And even if you're a troll, and even if you're against me and try to twist and fabricate things, I don't care. I'd love for him to hear a lot of voices. And I know he's going to hear a lot of voices. I'm never going to go back there. I'm never going to go do business there again. And that's the bottom line. This is it. I don't feel that I'm burning my bridge. I feel that Big Bo disrespected a man that he doesn't know what depths of people and people that I reach on YouTube. People are going to hear about this and they're going to see and watch this video. And Big Bo, you might ignore me. You might ignore my phone calls. You might have ignored me there in person. But believe me, you feel sorry for doing that, because now the King of Freedom has given his verdict on you, Big Bo. And I'm expecting an apology from you. And now you're basically, you're blacklisted from the RV community, because they're going to hear this video. And believe me, people who are in RVs listen and watch to what I say. The real RVers, the real people in the RV community. They watch what I say. They listen to what I say. The people who are really RVers, and they're going to watch this video and they're going to listen. So it's up to you if you want to give me an apology. If not, that's cool. But at least I let the world know, and what more powerful way to do it than right here in Google Hangouts on YouTube. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Getting this off my chest. I'm going to move on right now, and just be aware, guys, that the majority of RV dealerships They lie about a lot of things. They're overpriced. They don't want to give you the Carfax. They want to give you the auto check, but not the Carfax. And never buy a vehicle from anyone. If you have doubts, always take it to a mechanic. Always get a Carfax before you make a decision of buying something, because you could be buying a lemon. And this is my review. So Big Bo, I'm going to be writing a review on you on Yelp, because I love Yelp. So you'll be getting a negative review on Yelp. And I'm going to be writing a negative review. Well, probably I can't put it on your Facebook page, Big Bo, because you probably will block me. But I'll be writing a negative review, a long, lengthy negative review on Yelp, and linking probably the Yelp to this video here. Like I said, I just wanted to let people know. I don't really like to write things or blog things, but I'm willing to blog this on Parkway RV Center on Yelp. I just want to let people know what type of dealership in so-called Georgia Southern hospitality that's down there. And everybody in Ringgold, Georgia, there's some really, really, really uncivilized characters over there. Like, it's really ghetto. There's those so-called the pickup backwoods people, and the same guys that work for Bo are those same people and stuff. And they think that they can disrespect customers that walk into their dealership and establishment just because it's a family dealership. It's not a corporation. Nothing's going to happen. But the whole world is going to hear about this. And that guy, you know who you are. I hope you watch this video, and I talk to you on the phone today. Whatever, I don't know what your name is, but believe me, this video has made your dealership even more famous and in a negative way. So I hope you guys blow up the phone, blow up the emails, and let them know. You might be on my side, you might be not on my side. The bottom line is you're going to let them know. And that's the purpose of this video. Let them know what I'm saying. You might not agree with it. You might not like me. It doesn't matter. I'm a voice in the community. People listen to what I say. Some agree, some don't agree, but they listen to what I say. And Big Bull and Parkway RV Center in Ringgold, Georgia, I am disgusted to go over there. There's really nothing to do over there. The roads go up and down. They're really bad on the engine and transmission. There's nothing to eat there. There's nothing to do there. It's really a crappy town, Ringgold, Georgia. I'll never go back to Ringgold, Georgia. And I'll never go back to Parkway RV Center. But I think I do like Bo personally. He was nice to me. And I would just want an apology from Bo. And I want him to reprimand and control his employees and not let them like harass people and stuff. And he's not doing that. And that's what I'm really, really pissed off about. And so that's about it. And I just want to see this review. Hopefully you guys see it, watch it, share it, distribute it all over the internet. Go to his YouTube, comment on his YouTube channel. Let him know what I'm saying. Blow up Parkway RV Center. Email him, call him. And if you're in Georgia and if you're on my side, you can even go there and just let them know. What I said, what I'm saying is true. It's factual. It's not made up. It's the whole truth. This is exactly what happened. Top to bottom, my experience, and to be treated, and like I said, like this. If you go to Camping World, hey, those corporate slave 9-to-5 hamburgers that work there, they don't really care about their job. They don't care about. They have no knowledge or just passion or love of the RVs and stuff. They're just like zombies walking around. It's like talking to a wall and stuff. I could expect that sort of behavior from a corporate slave, right? When you go to a family dealership like Parkway RV Center, and they claim to sell RVs all over the world on eBay, RVs all over the world and stuff. He's got camper vans, this and that. He inherited from his grandfather and dad, and this Big Bo character that I've enjoyed over the years watching on YouTube and seeing his vans and stuff. And for him to come down and allow his employees, whether they're his family members or whatever they are, to treat the customer like the way that I've been treated. Not only any customer now, I'm not only the customer, I'm the king free on these emails. To be treated in such a hostile and aggressive and hateful manner is appalling to me. I hope that all of you can make my voice a bigger voice to Mr. Bull and Parkway RV Center. And that's pretty much all I got to say. That's what I got to say. I got it off my chest. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and probably end the broadcast here because Wendy's is going to be closing here. So, let's see. That's pretty much all I got to say in this broadcast. And look at my primary channel. I will be up and running in probably about a week. And one question that I had was that I was confused about for anybody to answer in the video is when you have an AdSense account. One thing that I got to say in closing here, if anybody knows in the comment section, see if we can get so anyway, what I got to say in closing, if anybody knows how to, I'm trying to get, you can get up to 3 YouTube accounts connected to AdSense to make AdSense revenue, and I'm having a hard time doing that. So, does anybody know how to do that? If they know how to do that, hit me up in a message or something. Email me how to connect. Because I know you can have up to 3 YouTube accounts associated to AdSense and make revenue on them. The question is, before you start making revenue, you got to get 10,000 views. And the question is, how do you know that you haven't added a link to your AdSense? That's really, really confusing. I've tried several videos on how to do it, and it just doesn't seem to work. And so if anybody knows how to do that, let me know. But I'm going to be getting off of here. It's about 9:31. We're going to close here in about like 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and get off. And hopefully you guys watch this. I'll leave the comments open. Have a good night, folks. And talk to you guys later. Leave the side chat open.